Howdy, howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. 3 races to go in 2007, and I tell you what, the championship is heating up here. We got an alternate paint scheme, we're going to Phoenix. It's a $1.97 behind Ryan Newman for the 07 Winston Cup. Look, we already eclipsed the points we had last year, which was a 48-21. We still got 3 more circuits to go. We've had 16 poles this season, which if we win 3 more, we would tie our record in 2004. We have 12 wins this season, 31 Cup wins total in our career. Newman, and a lot of those would have been Newman's poles. If we didn't win the poles we did, I'd probably say Newman has at least 8. Maybe 7, 8 or 7 at least. Because I tell you what, this cat abso-freaking-lutely was money in qualifying. Look at the average start, 6.7, so that backs it up. We need an absolute miracle. We have 3 races. We have Phoenix, Rockingham, and Homestead. If Newman has a DNF in any of these races and we win, the championship is just wide open. So if Newman just minds his P's and Q's, business as usual, so to speak, he'll win the championship. But we're going to hope and pray that at least he has a bad finish. We're going to be running the All-Pro Lightning car one more time here in 2007, going up to, a little Phoenix Raceway, a little alternate paint scheme action here in the fall. Let's see. We got to start thinking about 2008 as well, guys. We got to start getting cars ready for next year. So, let's see. If we get this, that'd be to a 76. This would be to a 76. Let's go ahead and get this thing fixed up. 2 races left, because this is the last repairs I'll get done before the end of the season. Our short track car. What about our super speed? Oh, yeah. Let's get our plate car ready for Daytona. That's what I want. Get the plate car ready for Daytona next year, because we're going to Speed Weeks, and you bet your bottom dollar I want to win another 500. Of course, Season 6, 2008, will be coming up after we do another season of 2003 season mode with Jeff Burton. That'll be airing for a little bit. Oh, wait! We got some sponsors. Hold up. I was wondering why the car looked a little plain. Let's see. Ooh, check this out, guys. So, Outback is off the Outback of the car. All Pros sign on for 20 more races. 2 more races with All Pro on the hood. Oh my God, this is insane. So we got to sign sponsors here. Let's see. Secondary sponsor. Outback wants to be Outback again, but here's what I'm talking. Look at that bonus. Wow. So they want first place in qualifying. All Pro. I don't want to put All Pro back there because we already got them tied on the car. We could extend a branch out to Georgia Power. Qualifying 5th place. Look, we ain't going to qualify first every race. So I know we're not going to get that bonus every time. 72 race contract. That... Bro. 72 races. Put this in perspective, guys. Put this in perspective. 72 races here. So if we ran 3 more races in 2007, that would put that down to 67 races to go. 36... minus the 6, puts it at 61, minus 30, 31. That contract we can extend to the final 6 races of 2009, okay? I'm gonna, no, let's not sign it yet. Let's see if we can keep Outback on the car. See, I'm thinking if we could put Outback on the side of the car, excuse me, we'll be able to at least keep them on the car. Ooh, let's see, we've got the Monte Carlo. Oh, I tell you what. Let's see, 109. So they'll pay $219 for that spot. But I want to keep Aaron's as well. I don't want to lose Aaron's. So what I'm thinking we're going to do is we're going to keep Aaron's right there. We're going to move Aaron's there. Oh, we're going to put Outback over here to kind of keep our sponsors in check. So we're going to have Outback right there. We're going to keep Aaron's where it's at there. And then we're going to extend a branch, and we're going to sign on Georgia Power. And you know what's funny? We just won in Georgia, and now Georgia Power wants to be on the race car. That's pretty cool. So, Outback is no longer Outback on the car. They're kind of, well, near the door. So, what I'm doing here, guys, is we're creating a partnership with different brands, right? Think about this. So, look at the races here. Nearly $20 million we made with freaking All Pro, right? We've extended a partnership with Aaron's with 36 races in Outback. They've all been on board at the same time. You know, we've worked with Whitetails, man. I tell you, we made $20 million pretty much with them. UAW, we had some great runs with. Napa Auto Parts, it was mediocre. Not mediocre, but we did all right. You know, you go back to some of these earlier sponsors like Windcraft and Nikon, freaking Easy Care, man. We did a lot of work with them getting this team going, but this is what I wanted to do. I want to keep these 3 brands in check. All Pro is the moneymaker. That's what's keeping BRS going. Aaron's, you know, I'm thinking if All Pro ever flies the coop one day, maybe in the early 2010s, Aaron's could come on board and be our primary. And then Outback, we want to keep them on board as well. So that's what we're doing. We're keeping these. Look at the prestige as well. Already 90 prestige. So we're keeping our relationships with our sponsors. We're just rotating it around the car. That's all fine and dandy. So things are looking good over here in the shop. We kept our sponsors. We gotta improve our standing with All Pro. Make sure they want to re-sign for 2008. Because if not, we're gonna be driving a different looking car next year, guys. Let's see. We're going to Phoenix. You got to use your best equipment, right? You got to use your best equipment because we're going to... This is for a championship, right? Now, here's an interesting call here. It's going to be 2 races until this engine gets repaired. That's a plate engine. We got an 82 power engine here. Do we want to save that and use it at Rockingham and maybe Phoenix? Or not Phoenix, Homestead. You know... I think you got to use your best equipment right now. I honestly think. I think you can't be, oh, we're gonna use it here. Oh, we're gonna use it. No, you got to use your best foot forward right now because there's no guarantees, right? Let's go out there, try to win Phoenix. Let's keep it going. Buffet Racing South. Let's go to freaking Phoenix. Let's go, baby. Alrighty, folks. So we qualified on pole here for the Checker Auto Parts 500. Of course, Ryan Newman qualifies second. I feel like half the time this season, it's been Ryan Newman, or no, at least half the time, maybe 20 races this year, it's been Newman or me qualifying on pole. Like, that's how often it freaking is. We're always on the front row. It's remarkable. Gotta stay humble. We gotta find a way to win this freaking race, man. We've won the last 2. We've won here at Phoenix before. Can we do it again? And can we keep Ryan Newman away from a championship? Let's go into the down trackside out here in the desert.
Joe Moore and Barney Hall from the beautiful Arizona desert at the 1 Mile Phoenix International Raceway for today's Checker Auto Parts 500K. Tell us more about this unique track, Barney.
Boy, it's beautiful here, right at the base of the Australia Mountains, and this is quite an interesting racetrack. First, it's known as the world's fastest 1 mile oval. Add to that the fact that each corner is slightly different, and it all adds up to some great racing.
The All-Pro bumper-to-bumper car has just signed a new sponsorship deal.
And that shouldn't be much of a surprise to anyone. Their sponsors have really been happy with the results week in and week out. So, of course, they're going to re-sign a deal.
Ryan Newman had his first career Winston Cup start here at Phoenix in 2000.
And he surprised quite a few people by starting 10th. His finish wasn't all that good, but still everyone figured that it wouldn't be too long until you saw this kid full-time on the circuit.
Winston Kelly really needs a good finish in this race. He's got a long way to go on the points list.
Yeah, those guys have been working so hard this year. It's a shame it doesn't really show in points. Just seems they can't keep that car out of trouble on race day. Maybe their luck will change today.
Here we go, folks. Engines are fired out here in the desert. It's Ryan Newman, Garrett Hodge on the front row. Got the alternate lightning paint scheme out and about. Look, it's 197 points between me and a Winston Cup championship. I want to do this for y'all, guys. I want to win this championship for y'all. I want to do this. I tell you what, man. We cannot let Ryan Newman lead a lap. I mean, we're gonna have to get him away from the lead. We cannot let him lead a lap here, guys. We're gonna have to just duke it out. Here we go. Checker Auto Parts 500 Phoenix. 2 races to go after today's race. There we go. There we go. Kind of block him right there. Trying to keep Newman away from the lead here is going to be the most difficult thing we can do because that cat's going to be fast. He's freaking Ryan Newman. This guy is averaging a 5.2 average finish. Put that in perspective. That means every race he's basically getting a top 5. That is just ludicrous. ludicrous. Ludicrous, man. I tell you, this guy is unbelievably consistent. He's more consistent than any of Jeff Gordon's championship years. Yes, that year he won like 13 cup races. I went back and I looked. Yeah, he's still more consistent than any of that or Tony Stewart's championships. And he's probably more consistent than Petty's. And maybe not Petty's, because he had one season he won like 20 races. So I'm sure that got his average finish up there. Either way, he's second place right now. We're leading laps out here in the desert. We got to find a way to win this race, guys. We have to find a way. Buffet Racing South trying to win out here in the desert, trying to keep Ryan Newman at bay. 197 points out from a Winston Cup championship with 3 races to go, 2 after today's event. We're already led a lap, so that gives us 5 bonus points. But I think we're going to try to keep Newman from leading a lap here. If I can, I want to try to stay out as long as possible to make sure Newman doesn't lead that lap. It might cost us a little track position, but if the car is as fast as it is right now, it might be worth it. Jeff Gordon has gotten around Ryan Newman for second place. Perhaps Gordon could strike late and get another win for Hendrick. That would be pretty cool. And I gotta say, you know, with Hendrick Motorsports, they had the rookie with Mike Bliss. And Mike Bliss hasn't done anything, right? No disrespect to Joe Nemechek, but he hasn't done anything either. So essentially, it has been Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Gordon that have carried that entire team. I wonder what the silly season's going to be. You know, we have drivers like Mark Martin. How long is he going to race? Ward Burton, could he possibly be stepping away from Bill Davis racing? There's definitely some silly season opportunities here. And I don't know, guys. Because with the common denominator here is the guys who are stepping into these rides are not competitive. Yes, they're young drivers. They got to take time to develop, to learn their skills. Also, note, Jimmy Johnson has passed Ryan Newman. Hendrick Motorsports second and third, with Gordon looks like he's gaining a little bit on us. So put this in perspective. If Mark Martin was to retire, that would be one less competitive car every week. Because, like I mentioned, these guys who are replacing these drivers are not as competitive. Right? Maybe in 5 years they will be, but they're not as competitive. So that tells me that if Mark Martin was to retire, and maybe Ward Burton as well, that could be 2 less spots we have to duke out week in, week out to get those track position points. You know, you just never know, right? You just never know. Because Mike Bliss will win the Rookie of the Year, in my opinion. Scott Wimmer, who took over Sterling Marlin's ride, hasn't done nothing. I tell you what, they probably regret letting Marlin go. I mean, they probably should have just handed him some Coors Light cash and just say, look, buddy, I know you want to get out of the car here, but man, we really need you to stay another year. And then, of course, you have the 88 car with Dale Jarrett, you know, a 500 winner, a freaking Winston Cup champion. Ron Hornaday steps in that car. No disrespect to the trucker, but I tell you what, man, he hasn't done nothing in the 88 car. I don't think a single one of those 3 drivers have earned a top 15. I don't even think a top 20. I mean, they have been so mediocre this season. Like, no disrespect, but it reminds me of Casey Mears' first season, right? I mean, the strict Kyle Petty-esque numbers, unfortunately. Tires are super worn right now. Oh my god. Halfway on fuel here. We go about 20 laps, a tank of petrol. Tire wear. We're slowly pulling away from Gordon, but man, I tell you what, this car is loose. But it's fast though, but definitely the tire wear is going to be a huge factor. We need to find a way to keep this car out front. I really like the old Phoenix, man. I really do. It's just a fun track. I love racing here on NASCAR 06, you know, whether it's Busch or Cup. It's pretty fun.
20 to go.
Just trying to keep Jeff Gordon at bay, but the car is just absolutely, the tires are really shot here. We're going to continue to monitor where Ryan Newman runs. Again, every position in the top 5 is 5 points. 200 points it was before. It was 217 entering last week at Atlanta. I don't know how, but thank you, God, for answering my prayers and freaking winning the race. I mean, it's just like incredible, right? Newman is in 4th right now. And that got shrunk down to 197. You know, we still need Newman to have the big mulligan, so to speak. The big oof. If he could do that and we win that race, then it just shows you that we still have a shot at this championship. Lap 13 out of 31. Well inside the fuel window, but I don't think these cats want to pit yet. I think these cats want tires. I know I want tires for the end of this race. I don't want to be driving 20 lap old tires at the end of this race. Coming up to coming up to the halfway point at lap 16. That's the official halfway point. Tires are very worn. The pace has really stepped off. I would not... Yep, there we go. I was about to say, I would not be surprised some guys try to gamble and get a little bit of track position. But I just think at the end of this race, you want tires, man. I mean, you're going to gain some track position. Heck, you might lead a lap or two, but you are going to be screaming for tires if you don't catch a caution to neutralize the field, man. Lap 15. I'm going to try to stay out as long as I can and monitor where Ryan Newman is. I think we got a pretty good car here. But, what, a 2.5 second lead over Gordon, I think? 2 seconds now. Okay, so I think we're going to go ahead and pit this time. That'll give us one less lap we have to run under this tire run here. Got Mike Bliss right there in the 5 car. Got the rookie banners on the back end of that Monte Carlo. This car is so freaking loose. We definitely got to get down pit road here. Yeah, Gordon's coming. He's freaking fast. You know what? Go lead him, Gordon. I don't mind. All right. The adjustments I want to make here. No damage repair. I would tighten up the car, but I feel like that would be a little bit... I feel like that would actually hurt us more than anything. Luckily, Jimmy Johnson, though, and Gordon are ahead of Ryan Newman. Looks like they're going to try to run extra laps here. I'd rather pit and get my service. I just hope a caution don't, you know, fly out of the wazoo and we lose this thing. Come on, team. We need a great pit stop here. We need a great pit stop here. But I tell you what, though, the pace has dropped off so bad with those old tires. I mean, Gordon was coming. He was quick. But hopefully we can get this thing done. You know, if I could adjust the springs, I would. You know, loose the tight ratio. 16.3, not bad. Could be a little bit better, but hey, I'll take it, guys. Y'all been doing very good. All right, now we got to run Q-trim to get back out front. Hopefully, Ryan Newman ain't out front. Looks like the Hendrick cats are out front. And it looks like Ryan Newman did pit. So that's great. All right. Tires, tires, and tires. That's going to be your deciding factor here at Phoenix. I want tires for the end of the run. Yeah, I could have stayed out an extra lap, but I wanted to get those tires then, man. I mean, you don't want to go out here and do something crazy. There's Newman right there. I really do miss old Phoenix. I mean, I like the dog leg and all that, but I mean, I just, something about this track, it just kind of has like that 90s feel to it, you know? Just has kind of like a 90s feel to it. Just like a track kind of stuck in time. And I think that's pretty cool. So someone hasn't pitted yet. There's Jeff Gordon right there. He's going to have a little bit better tires than us. Perhaps a lap and a half to 2 laps better. But we gained a decent amount of track position pitting early. Now, as we've seen, Gordon drove up to our bumper with older tires. But there's also a but here. Yeah, funny. We're going to have to run one less lap than we did in the first tire run. So, how would this all play out? I have no clue. I hope to God that ain't the leader who hasn't pitted yet. Johnson, I don't think is pitted yet, believe it or not. So, it looks like Jimmy is, well, he's clearly out of the championship contention. He might be trying to get a gamble here and win a Winston Cup race, which I wouldn't blame him. We're still a lap down, so if the caution flies, we're screwed. So we need Johnson to get down pit road right now. I mean, it's Price is right. Come on down, bud. We need this thing to go green flag to the end. I tell you what, though, the car is super fast. And we've kept Ryan Newman for leading a lap, which is great. Now, Johnson and company, their tires have to be just... I mean, cording at this point. Yeah, you could run 22, 23 laps to tank of petrol. Actually, probably 21, 22 at the most. Unless they've been doing fuel-saving mode, preparing for this gamble. I tell you what, their tires are so bad right now. Yeah, they're pitting. Johnson's in. We unlapped ourselves there, thank God. Now, can we get a caution? Yes! Oh my God. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh, we got a huge crash. Bobby Labonte. Holy cow, Ricky Craven. How did I asked God for a caution, he gave me one, baby. How does this shake up the field? Disaster down the back straightaway. We got to see what happened here, folks. I tell you what, man, this could change the championship. Oh my God. So Bobby Labonte blows an engine. Robbie Gordon gets hard in the wall. Here comes Ricky Craven. He's going to make huge contact with the 18 car. Oh my Jesus, man. Tough hit for Bobby and Robbie Gordon. And then Craven comes out of nowhere. What an incredible turn of events here. We're not going to pit here. So those cats are going to pit. We're going to be out first. So does anyone stay a lap down? Led the most laps here. Let's get an update. Where is everyone? Ryan Newman's in 4th. Okay, is anyone else a lap down? Oh my gosh, man. What a crazy turn of events here. Everyone back to 19th place is a lap down. Here we go. Who's going to win the Checker Auto Parts 500? Newman's in the top 5. Our tires are going to be shot. Gordon's going to have better Goodyears than us. So we're really going to have to hold him off here to win this race. I can't believe it, man. That was on cue, man. God was listening, baby. Wow. Now, does that help us or hurt us? I mean, I'm willing to take a caution because it can mix up the field, right? I'm willing to take the gamble. Because, you know, if Newman loses 2 or 3 spots here, then that's great. But if he gains 2 or 3 spots, well, then, you know, it is what it is. But I like the Monte Carlos here today. I like the Monte Carlos. They've been running pretty good. Lap 28 out of 31 here at Phoenix. Looking for our 3rd straight Winston Cup win. I mean, just domination. I mean, if Ryan Newman would just have one mulligan, we could win this championship. Ryan Newman in 4th place. We're looking at maybe a 20 to 25 point gain. Only 2 races left in the season. It would probably be 170-ish points out after today's race if everything holds true. Caution would end the race. Man, that was a nasty wreck with Bobby Labonte and Gordon and Craven. I tell you what, man, that was a nasty wreck right there. Hope he's all good and all right, because I tell you, that thing, whew, that is the worst spot to have an engine failure, right there at the dog leg. You know, you got nowhere to go, right? If the spotter or the, you know, crew chief don't radio in, hey, you got a slow poke down the back straightaway. I mean, you're going in there full song trying to use up your tires that you just put on. That's a scary situation. Anyways, coming to the white flag here at Phoenix, looking for career win number 32. Ryan Newman drops to 5th place. Every point counts. We're going to overshoot turns 1 and 2. Gordon's tires have equalized. If we can get through 3 and 4, this is a huge win for Buffet Racing South with 2 races to go here and the 2007 Winston Cup season. Through 3 and 4, Buffet Racing South. 1, 2, 3 wins in a row. Buffet Racing South wins again. Championship, man. We're going for it, man. We're going for it. We're going to gain probably about 20 to 25 points here, but I tell you what, that's better than nothing. I mean, it's almost like Tony Stewart 2011 right now. I mean, we're doing everything we possibly can at the end of the season, trying to find a way to win this championship. We won here again at Phoenix. What a crazy crash there. Wow. I mean, we won at Phoenix. We dominated, too. We got the pole. We led the most laps. Newman didn't lead a lap this time, so that's an extra 5 bonus points, unlike at Atlanta when he did lead a couple laps. Huge win for the team here. Again, I mean, this is what we need, man. Going to victory lane once again here at Phoenix. Alternate paint scheme. Hey, we finally won a race in this thing. Heck yeah, we won another one. Did we win 1 race in this car? I can't even remember, man. I tell you. Wow. And you got the new sponsors on board, you know, Georgia Power. Well, guess what? They're in victory lane, man. So freaking cool, bro. Whew. Hopefully All Pro re-signs, man, because I want to keep them on the hood of this car. I tell you what, man. We needed this win. 2 races to go in the 2007 season. We've won 3 straight. It's our 13th win of the season. A huge check in the checker, pun intended, Auto Parts 500. Wow. Look at that trophy, man. Another one. So, no rivals to report. Very clean race, thank God. Domination, 23 out of 31 laps led. Newman doesn't lead any laps. He's going to come away with 155. We're going to come away with, yes, 185. So, we gained 30 points on him. The points total right now is 167 points out for the 2007 Winston Cup Championship. Yes, we were 197. It goes down to 87, 77 down to 67. So we have a shot with 2 races to go. We got to keep digging, man. We need one bad finish by Newman. We need 1 or 2. Let's check out the bottom of the barrel here. I mean, crazy wrecks. I tell you, that was just a dastardly wreck right there, man. And over here in the bottom of the barrel, of course, Bobby Labonte. Huge crash on lap 21, as well as Ricky Craven. And Robbie Gordon, with the damage, survives and finishes 36th. He had a very good car there, too. Started 7th. Taking a look at our rookies here. You know, Mike Bliss didn't run good. Wimmer, and not too bad with 24th. And where's the other cat at? Where's the 88 car? 88 car is going to be, well, a big oof at 35th. Anyways, folks, thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, upload these every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go ahead and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the new NASCAR Thunder 2004 Career Mode episodes right here on Diecastbuffet, or the last Cup Series Racing, which is unscripted diecast racing, or good old diecast reviews, all that good jazz right here on Diecastbuffet. Anyways, folks, hope you have an amazing day out there. Thank you all so much for watching. God bless y'all, man. I tell you, what a crazy race, man. Stay home. We'll keep digging. 167 points out, 2 races to go. Can we win 4 straight? Can we keep the momentum at Rockingham? I want this championship so freaking bad, and I want to win it for you, man, the fans. Thank you all so much for watching. Diecastbuffet, signing off.